Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm your host, Buckning, and today we're going to give you an update on the portfolio. As we do every single week, we will show you what the portfolio closed out this week. We're going to update our positions that we purchased every single week that we do. And of course, we probably go on a little rant of current events or upcoming events. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio right in front of your eyes. And if you're not new, welcome back. So as you can see here on the screen, the portfolio closed out this week at $13,880.68. We are up $269.61 on the day, up 1.98%. Pretty good for what we've been through. This week has held up pretty strong. So we're doing all right. As you can see for the 1 week, we're up $156.03, up 1.13%. For the 1 month, we might be down still $94.20, down 0.67%. For the 3 months, we're down $437.20, down 3.05%. For the 1 year, down $518.88, down 3.59%. And for the 1 year, we are still up, or not the 1 year, the all time since starting this portfolio, we're up $661.82, up 4.99%. We have $53.40 in the cash count. And the position we bought today was actually only in the Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. And of course, every single week, we do put in $100 every single week. We make a purchase with that. And then we add an additional $25 and buy a fractional portion. And so all done in Vanguard, in the Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF, which is the ticker symbol VFV. So today it closed out at $90.82, up $1.22 today, up 1.36%. The current position holding, so with all the positions updated and everything, we have 13.1244 shares. Total invested about the value is $1,191.96. Our average price of getting in is $93.62. And now it holds about 8.6% of the portfolio. Today's return is completely off because it includes the fractional buy in there and then the total return as well. So if we go down here, you can see the market buy. We did buy one this morning, went in right away. Purchased at $89.59, so not too bad. Closed out at $90 and what was it? $90.82. So we did pretty good there. And then our fractional buy of $25 today. These fractional buys typically don't happen till later in the afternoon, so there is a bit of a price difference. But we were able to get a fractional buy of $25 that got us 0.2759 of a share at a price of about $90.61. So those are the positions that the position we updated with the fractional and the full share. And yeah, so we're putting more into the Vanguard S&P 500 here just to beef up that position in this portfolio. And a great time for me to do that. The reason being is because dollar cost averaging, of course, and I'll show you what that looks like when we update on Track Your Dividends. So that is where we're at. So we'll just go down to the positions here, show you the market buy, and we'll head over to trackyourdividends.com, which is a great site to track your dividends, of course, and just track things. The only thing I don't like about this is it's not as accurate as I'd like it to be, and that might be my fault for inputting some incorrect information or the rounding that happens. But as you can see here, the portfolio as of last week was 13,000. Well, not of last week, but without the updated positions, it's $13,688. Portfolio yield, if you were to build this portfolio, this exact portfolio today with all the positions, you would get a yield of about 4.16%. We're getting about a yield of 4.37% thanks to dollar cost averaging, buying at a lower price, getting a higher yield, and so on. And our annual income is roughly going to be projected at $570. Of course, that's quarterly because every position pays quarterly dividends. So you divide that by 4, and that's roughly how much you get per quarter. Divide that by 12, and you should get it like a rough idea of your average per month. So VFV, here it is. Currently, we have 11.86%, or not 11% amount of shares. And again, when we look at this number, the thing with track your dividends, it rounds up or down. So that might be it's just a rounding error. And so current price today is $9.82, change of $1.22, up 1.34%. Our average cost from last week was about $94.01, and we're down about $37.85. Dividend yield for right now is much higher than what we're getting at 1.29%, and ours is 1.25%, and we're getting about $13.94 per year. And of course, with all the dividends given out quarterly. So we'll go ahead and add a holding, and the ticker symbol for the Vanguard S&P 500 is VFV.TO. So we'll go ahead and put that in. The number of shares we bought were 1 at the first time. Click that just so it stays there. And our price was $89.59. So we'll go ahead and add that holding. So $94.01 was the average cost. Now it's down to $93.66. So you can see how dollar cost averaging works. Okay. So from 94, we went down about 40 cents or 30 some cents, which is great because now the average per share sits at 93. And so we're getting closer to what the price in the market is. And that's why dollar cost averaging can be very beneficial for a lot of people. And so over time, you capture those gains as you bring your average down. So a bit more profit. As you can see here, it went from $13 and some cents to $15 and some cents. We are up to we're still at the same at 1.25. But then again, we still have to add the other portion, which was a fractional share. So VFV.TO, and the amount of shares we got there were 0.2759. And the average cost at that time when the purchase went through was $90.61 roughly. So we'll go ahead and add that holding, and boom. So again, if we go back down from 66 down to 93.60. So again, went down about 3 cents for dollar cost average purposes. So as you can see here on the amount of shares, it says we have 13.14. That is a bit higher than what we have accurately on Wealthsimple Trade, the platform that we use, at 13.1244. So it rounds up and it rounds down. So it takes the average and you end up with this number here. So it's a bit off, but not a big deal. Dividends for the year, 15.44%. So here's the portfolio as it stands, which is pretty close. We had a closing of $13,880. Here it's $13,804. Dividend yield with the updated positions, 14.14%. For us is 4.35, and we're getting an annual dividend of about 5.71. So that's Track Your Dividends, completely free to use to track the dividends that are potentially coming in, which is down here. So in October, we should be receiving roughly $84. I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah, that's why we track that on a separate spreadsheet anyways. And we'll show you guys that probably at the end after Halloween there, show you how much dividends we receive for the month of October. So next we'll head over to sharesite.com. And this one, I really like this site. I do pay for the upgrade version to have more holdings than 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Which is not a big deal. I do enjoy this one because it does include your foreign exchange, so currency exchange, in the performance of the portfolio, and also dividends, which are included in the portfolio, which actually has saved me quite a bit this year. The dividends are exactly what had saved me for 2022 from having huge drops. As you can see, a lot of the positions are red in the capital gains section. But with the updated positions, this one's a bit more accurate because it tracks every single trade individually and not it doesn't round up or round down. It gives you the exact amount. And so as you can see here, capital gains were down 12.78%, down $1,987.45. Dividends, we've received about $363.52 based on this, so up 2.34%. And foreign exchange, that is because of the US positions, we are up $225.40, up 1.45%. And that gives us a total return of only being down 8.99%. So we're gone from the double digits in the red. And hopefully we can get that to zero. Who knows? Who knows what can happen in the next 2 months, you know? Usually October is kind of this quiet time of the year. And then we always hear about the Santa rally every single year. But who knows? With the way that the world is today, who knows if that's still a thing or what it may not, whatever, you know? So we are down $1,398.53. So a performance of in the red of 8.99%. Here's the line for people that like to look at the line. As you can see here, we started off in January with roughly $9,795 of value. And we are up to $13,785.96 roughly. Yeah, we're kind of just, we're still trending up. So when we're from the bottom left to the top right, still a good sign. We're still heading in the right direction. If we go into, since the first purchase, you can see we are still in that trajectory, flatlining a little bit here from September and so on, but you can see we're still going up. So that is probably the benefit of dollar cost averaging over time and continually investing in scheduled intervals. That just makes sense. So for you, of course, because personal finance is personal, of course. So that is pretty much it for the video, guys. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are still investing, you know, at a scheduled interval. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube showing you. It's kind of like a journal of this investing journey. Really no end goal, but just consistency. Just like in the portfolio, I will continue to put out these updates every single week. And yeah, so have a great weekend. And again, thanks for watching. And again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Bye.